Hey, what's up everybody? We are back with some more Genshin Impact today. And yeah. Yesterday was not that great of a stream because I was having major issues trying to figure out this quest for this camera guy. And after I got off, I looked up what the hell you're supposed to do. And as far as I can tell, nothing in the town you can take a picture of. It's things you can interact with out in the wild is what you're supposed to do. Which makes complete sense, and I do not know why I didn't think of that. So yesterday, the color of the day for that was red, so I had to take a picture of red things, so I already did that. Today is blue, so we're going to go out and try to find some blue stuff to take pictures of. From what I understand, you can also take pictures of enemies if they're the right color. And I believe we can find some blue mochis down by the river, lake, ocean, whatever. We're gonna take a couple pics, hopefully try to get enough for today. I think we have to do 10 pictures altogether. And then we can claim today's reward. After that, we are going to go see that new monster that just came out in the new update to see what it is. It's probably, I'm assuming it's geo-based, based on the coloring. And wanted to see what kind of difficulty it is. If I remember correctly, yeah, they're there. There's some mochi down here. Alright, so yesterday I took a picture of a bunch of flowers. Today I'm taking pictures of enemies, and it doesn't seem to register that flower in front of it. So I don't know if it's both color-based as well as like the specific thing you're taking picture of based. So yesterday it was supposed to be flowers that are red, and today's supposed to be enemies that are blue. Means gotta take picture of all these mochi boys. Luckily there's a bunch of them down here. Zoom in. I always hit the wrong one. I'm getting gold. Need to get that brown. So how it works is those stamps that you get each time you take a picture, if you collect one of all the colors, you can kind of trade it in for a item or gift. Yeah, it's not registering plants anymore, so yeah, it's definitely got to do the enemies. Because we have to find some more blue mochis. Ooh, or that little plant dude right over there.
Go, Barbara, go!
Uh-oh. Damn it! There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna run away. Today is not the day for combat. At least not right now. Oh, hey. One of those thingies. Yep. 2 sigils. Nice. We should really check with the shop here to see what we can buy with it. I'm pretty sure I have quite a few of those from looking for treasure chests. Yeah, this is so much easier now that I understand the confines of, like, what the hell I'm supposed to do with this. Because before, I was just thinking... Oh, just one? Yeah, because yesterday I was thinking, like, objects, like, literally any object in the world. But apparently it's more limited to things that you can either pick up or interact with in some way. Let's see, are any of those... Those look like normal guys. I was gonna see if maybe if they're ice-based, if those would count. Come on, mochi boys. Should have probably ran the other way on the river. Yeah, that's a treasure chest that I just did not see until right now. Alright. And I think we also got some paper last time that we never distributed, which I want to give to main boy. I want to try to get him up to 70. And is that ice? It is, which means the frozen treasure chest, which means ember. Can thaw those buns out. Why? Why would you? Alright. Okay, random amount of money. And for some reason, we're just really not running into any more blue mochis. Whoa, what's this? Alright, not sure what this is, but neat. Neat little detail to just have. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's go. There's gotta be more water-based enemies around here. Or not even water-based enemies, just blue enemies. I don't know if frost will work. Boom. Alright, and we'll come in here, get this treasure chest. Trying to think, I think maybe if we go to, Mondstadt. No, no. Oh, okay, I see. Whoops, I'm hitting the wrong direction. Looks like this could be an entryway or something. I think if we go to Mondstadt and go down by the water, I think there's some blue mochis down there. There's another treasure chest right across the water. God damn, really? There's like no blue boys around here. Oh, one crab, booyah. Alright. Bunch of guys over there. Getting lucky with those crabs. Yeah, it's weird. After the crabs start running is only when you can really grab them. A bunch of rock mochis now that we're running into. Alright, yeah, now we're just running into a bunch of those goblin dudes. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna hop over to Mondstadt real quick. Over to, where's it? Aha, down here by the river. Actually, I could probably have just teleported to the tree. That might have been easier. I know that there's quite a few of those mochi dudes down. I know there's at least a handful down there. Yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. Some water boys. Alright, how many did we need? Only 2. Perfect. Alright. A little close for that other guy. Alright, so it looks like we got quite a bit of blues and purples. It's mainly that brown one that we need to start leveling up. Get more of. I don't know if they're... what exactly... if there's a certain reason why, or if it's at random what color it gives you. Like, is it like positioning maybe, or like how far away you are, which determines the coloring? I'm assuming not, because I've been taking them pretty randomly, and I ended up getting like at least one of all the colors. I'm just gonna load up on health for everyone. Yeah. Alright. Teleport back to the cameraman. Once we turn these into him, then we'll hop over to the new bad guy and check out what that boss looks like. And what kind of moves and whatnot he's got. See if we can handle him. I doubt it based on our new world level whooping our ass so bad. But we'll see. Notice I'm a little off center. Alright. Yeah, yesterday I got so frustrated with this. Trying to figure out what the hell to do for it. Because I kind of just, like I said yesterday, I like whiz past like our first interaction with the cameraman. And then we just went off and did that little story bit that was there. And then just could not figure it out. For the life of me. Yep. Actually, could I just go to the event menu and do this? I don't know how many of those we have. We just need one more of those gems before we can do a 10 drop. But I don't think we have enough to buy one more. We definitely do know. Alright, let's hop over here. See what this enemy's like. I am not confident in our ability to take him down. Oh yeah, right here. But yeah, if we try it, and I think we can do a decent amount of damage to him, we'll try a couple times. But if it's like a complete annihilation kind of situation, then we'll move on to one of the stories that we have. We have, I think, 4 or 5 story quests. I believe it's over in the ruins, or maybe up on top of the cliff right there. One of the two, we'll figure it out. Yeah, recently my schedule has been, well, sleep schedule has been terrible. I've been falling asleep like extremely soon after I end streaming. Which means I wake up super early, so by the time streaming comes around, it's all like, nah. Trying to stay caffeinated. Unfortunately, caffeine really doesn't work too well on me. But hey, we will see. Alright, is he inside the building? No, he's definitely off. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna take the safe way up. Wait, is that all they are? I thought they were like a new, like, large version of those. Oh god. Almost had a heart attack right then. Oh really? That's all it is? Okay, yeah, we could definitely... We'll spend a bit of time trying to take these boys out. We might not have the best setup right now for them, but... Yeah, main boy being Wind is not probably the best choice for this.
Let's dance.
Cool it. Freeze.
These boys are pulling off a Sonic the Hedgehog just flying around.
Freeze. Dodge this.
I'll protect us.
Oh, so sorry.
That's actually doing pretty decent damage. Whoa, wait, what? Her humming was just different, alright? I've been saying her voice has been sounding different. Like, more, less happy. But yeah, that humming is always the same whenever she does that. And that is definitely different from what it normally is. Or at least at the very least in tone.
Let the show begin.
Freeze.
I wonder if this will work. Yeah, they're probably too big for it.
Let's dance. Oh. Oh, hi. Yeah.
The pusher.
Go, go,
Alright, let's see if they pulls their distraction.
No escape.
Dang it. Why does everyone always try to escape from her ult? Yeah, I think her ult is way too easy to get away from. Like, a lot of the larger enemy... It's weird. You'd think the large enemies would be a lot slower, but it's not. normal size enemies actually just move around a lot slower. And, like, tend to get out of the way of that radius a lot slower as well. While larger enemies seem to just haul ass as fast as possible.
I'll protect us.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Come on. Oh, but...
That was unexpected.
Alright, we took out one of them. I think there's 3 up here, but the other ones are, like, over a little more. Yeah, there's one more over there on the cliff. Wait, hello? No! Damn it, did it do it the thing where it respawns? Oh no, there it is. Alright, damn it. My god, so there's a bunch of these roly dudes around here? And this big boy? Shit. Alright, this fight's gonna be insanely hard then.
I'll protect us.
Oh no, okay, looks like it drives back the other versions, so it's a one-on-one fight. Okay, it's not bad, not bad. We're doing quite a bit of damage, even though it's chipping.
Cool it.
Oh, it freezes pretty easily. Oh, crap, another one's joined the fight. And
Let the show begin.
oh, I don't know what that means, but we just got something.
That's so hot.
Damn it! This little extra dude that came in here out of nowhere.
I'll protect us.
Dodge this.
Okay, he did get frozen earlier, but now that's not seeming to work. Oh, he also has fire on him, maybe that's why.
Freeze.
Come on, we can do it.
Damn it! This extra dude just needs to get the fuck off. What in the fuck was that? Oh no, 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 no! Crap!
Go, Barbara, go.
His hit somehow just flung me. Crap, it looks like he's out of range, and if he gets back into range, he'll like auto respawn. And his health will be max. Why is that becoming such a major problem for me recently? Ever since the 1.2 update, that has become such a big issue in this game. Is this shitty respawn system that they implemented. Or not even really implemented, just like, it's become extremely noticeable.
No one escapes my sights.
With the wind!
All right, we did quite a bit of a chunk there. All right, comboing Amber's ability with Main Boy seems to work pretty good.
Go, go, Barret Bunny!
This extra dude needs to fuck right off so hard.
I'll race you there! I'll protect us.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it. Dodge this.
Ouchie!
Oh my god, this is a mess.
Let the show begin. Eek! Go, Barbara, go! Go,
God, I get thrown that rabbit so frequently, it's ridiculous. And my foot is asleep, and I just noticed. Wow, it is like completely dead. Oh.
not so hard!
Well, Barbara's dead.
Keep draining.
I mean, not Barbara, Amber's dead. Shit. It does not help that it oddly is starting to freeze up from time to time. Ah.
A little...
Yeah, we're gonna probably die because that extra guy coming in here is really not helping all of this damage happening. Alright, well, let's at least see what this is. Nice. Alright. Oh, we got a couple of these too the other day. Try some defensive up items. Those.
Freeze. Ha. Don't push your luck. Dodge this. Ha.
Let's dance. Eek!
Yeah, the little guy just keeps drawing, pulling attack. God fucking damn it.
Dodge this. What's the hurry?
And doing a lot of bonus damage here, which, really isn't good in the middle of this fight. For fuck's sake. Oh my god.
Let's dance. energy. Let the show begin.
Oh my god. The other guy keeps on getting in our way.
Don't push your luck. This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
No, 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 no. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna die like a motherfucker.
Let the show begin. Hi. Yeah. Oh. Sister.
All out of stamina. We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, we need to find that little guy that's near him and kill that dude first. Should have done that as soon as the respawn thing happened. But I was hoping that little guy also reset further away and wouldn't get pulled into the fight. I thought like us walking over to him, like, got him pulled or something. But I was wrong. He is just dickishly close. Damn it, I keep on pulling up that menu. Map, where are we? We back there. Means we have to climb up that cliff face. There's a treasure chest right there. Oh, hello! Okay, that's not the guy we're fighting. That's just a version of him. Yeah, because he's up... Fucking damn it, what's... Hey, he's up on that cliff. Wait, what? What the fuck? More than one? So is there... We have to fight multiple of them? Just kill one of them? I don't... Alright, hold on. Let me pull up this quest. It'd probably help if we had that actual quest highlighted. I wish... No. 8. Earthquake, this is the one. The fuck, dude? Alright. So, that makes no sense. The one that we were fighting was like right over here, so, and there was none up here. Alright, well, either way, we need to... I don't know why I exited out of the map. We need to find Statue 7, get completely healed, and then come back. And we'll teleport to the same one that we did the first time, up front, and then we'll just climb up the cliff from the front face. That way we'll be like right at where the enemy's supposed to be. And hopefully, they won't pull the major dick move and have 3 of those enemies around like there were up on that cliff. As well as the main monster. That would suck beyond belief. Yeah, this game really... God, it's so weird. In terms of just, like, how they decide what levels certain creatures are during missions. Like, I've mentioned this before, where we've done a mission, and we're a certain level. Like, say it's a level 50 mission, but then the monsters will be like... But, the head monster will be, like, 60 or 55 or something. And it's just like... Why would you do that? Or wait, no. God, I'm getting video games confused. That's Final Fantasy 15. But, god damn it. But the point still remains. Just the ridiculous levels of some of the enemies now. For some of these quests is redonkulous. God, how did I confuse Final Fantasy 15 with Genshin Impact? They are two extremely different games. Good lord. I don't understand it. I'm getting plenty of sleep, but for some reason it's as if I am not. On this cliff. Is it because we have this activated? That none of those other dudes are here? I'm not understanding what's supposed to be happening here. Is there maybe a cave down below somewhere I'm just not privy to? Oh, hello! Cave. That's probably it. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, that's a completely different monster from what we were fighting before. Alright. Oh, good! He's 72. And... cool, we can do 3 full combos on him and it does 1 amount of chip damage. Come on. Or was he just not activated? Alright, he wasn't activated. But it takes a full combo to do a single slice of chip damage. That is extremely not good. I'm assuming he's Geo. Oh wait, no, it looks like... is he water?
Maybe.
Go fuck yourself. Oh my god.
What's the hurry?
Oh, so... ooh. So maybe our electric characters can do damage to him. As well as our, cryo characters.
Let's dance.
Doesn't seem like we can freeze him. Oh my god, damn.
Oh. I'm fine.
Dodge this.
Alright, we're actually doing pretty decent damage here.
Don't push your
For how high of a level he is to compare to us.
Let's dance. Huh. Hey, go, Barbara, go.
Alright, we're still not halfway through his health bar, and I'm assuming he changes up or becomes more aggressive halfway down, like the wolf is.
Oh no! I'll protect us. Yeah.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
Oh, Berry Bunny, please work.
I'll race you there.
Oh, Bunny, no.
Go, go, Berry Bunny. I'll race you
Oh,
there.
that wiped me out. Alright.
Show begin. La, 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 la.
Alright, let's see. We should have something that is... increases party members' hydro damage by... Nope, we don't want that one. We want... resistance to it. Yes! Alright, what we want. One of those. Top everyone off.
Cool it.
Okay, for some reason it doesn't seem like he's being taking damage. Oh, okay, there it is. Alright, never mind. I guess we've just been more cautious in a little bit, the last little bit. There we go, Windblade. Always good old reliable Windblade.
Freeze. What's the hurry?
Crap, he's burying again.
What's the hurry? Dodge this.
Let the show begin.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Cool it. Windblade.
I'll protect us.
Oh, Babs. Thank God your healing is so awesome, Barbara.
Cool it.
Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go! Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Freeze.
Alright, this is a slow but sure fight. God damn! Barbara.
I'll protect us.
Oh god, that was so close to being extremely bad.
Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us.
Alright, let's do that.
Go, go, Barret Bunny!
Weird. For some reason... Okay, I wasn't doing that much damage before when I was Amber. I don't know, maybe it... Does distance actually increase the damage?
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Okay, yeah, you can't hit him when he's underground, that's for sure.
Get him!
Freeze!
Let the show begin.
Dodge this! Ah! Ah! Oh, so sorry. Ah! Freeze!
Okay, oh!
Sister.
Fuck, I got way too greedy there.
Barret
Alright, no.
Dodge this! Don't push your
Oh
luck.
crap, I did not realize that's what he was lining up for.
Good.
Alright.
You got me.
These attacks are getting stronger.
Let the show begin. Oh no! Go, Barbara, go! Oh, hi. Go, Barbara, go! Oh, yeah. Hi, yeah. Go, Barbara, go! Hi.
That's the move that he is really just screwing me on. That I really need to get better at identifying.
Wind blade.
Uh-oh, that's a new move. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. All right. That's the move that we are going to want to avoid. Ooh, unlike that move. All right.
Disappear.
Let the show begin. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go!
Okay, God, sorry, guys. I've been just trying to focus. No, no, no. What? No, 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 no. Oh my God. Okay, when I hit the D-pad, it switched over to Kai, but for some reason it kind of... I like hit it at an angle, and it kind of just also switched over to Amber and tried to revive her. Which, as you could see, put us in a very bad position.
Go, Barbara, go! Go, Barbara, go!
Good lord, that almost ended us.
Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us.
God, I need to get that crystal drop again.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Ooh. That was close. Oh my God, we are so close on this one, guys. And I was coming in here just to see what kind of damage this dude was going to be outputting. And we are going to be taking him down.
Go, Barbara!
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I switched main boy over to Wind. I don't know how useful he would have been with Geo. Although, actually, maybe Geo would have been the best. Oh my God. Thank God. Alright. Okay, I should have assumed this was the scenario, that we would have to use this at the end of the fight. Hey, what is this for, though? I don't think I've ever saw that for anything. For... Oh, wait. Is it maybe one of these? No, it's something separate. Wonder what I use that rock for. Probably something new that we're going to be crafting. God, I do not know why my eyes just feel so tired all of a sudden. Ooh, but goddamn, guys. We got through it! Did not think we were going to. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Let's see, we probably have to return and talk to the guy that we picked up the mission from, right? Yep. Looks like it. Alright. some reason he's like right outside of town. Even though like we picked up the mission, went into town, and then just saw him walking around there. It's just like, okay. I don't know if it was a duplicate of the model or like what. Or if he was just already around town. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Let's just talk to this dude real quick. Pick up some food stuff. No, he sells shrimp. Alright, never mind. We're all good on shrimp. Let's check in on what kind of stuff we can cook right now. I don't know if I picked up anything. Oh. The moon pie. We finally got the stuff for that. Oh, we got everything else. Alright, let's make the one moon pie. Since we haven't made that before. Boom. 1 of 20. And it's our second purple one that we've ever gotten. Yeah, a lot of these seem to be based on, oddly enough, egg seems to be a pretty important one. Pick up that blue flower somewhere. And just like regular meat. Something that we need to pick up. Good old-fashioned meat. Maybe just, yeah, right up here at this little house. Okay, sweet. We got some more level up paper. Alright, I don't think we have enough yet. Check. Oof, no. Alright. We're still like 50 off, roughly. Let's check this out. Oh, we're gonna be so close, but short. $69. So close. Alright. Let's see here. What can we do? Alright. All we need is like 50. So yeah, let's do the dailies. And when we're finished with those, we'll be able to do a 10 drop, hopefully, maybe. Yeah, there's usually 4 of them, plus I think we get an extra one for doing all of them, so yeah. We should have enough for a 10 drop. And if we get super lucky, we will get one of the characters that we don't already have. I'm hoping for the main guy with the spear, but I also would really like the woman with the eye patch. I think she's a Buster user. I don't know what element she is. I'm assuming fire? No, she can't be fire. The girl with the shamisen is fire. I don't know what element she is. She's wearing crimson robes. Let's see. Yep. Ooh, eggs. Yeah, I had an eye out for eggs ever since we've been cooking. Because I've just been running low on eggs like crazy. There's also another weird symbol. Oh, we just need to defeat this boy? No, my main boy's got wind on, so that's not gonna help. Oh, shit, yeah, we can do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, fuck this guy. We just killed a fucking dragon, right? You take this guy out.
Let the show begin. Oh,
Oh yeah. Barbara can do way buttload of damage. Alright. Actually, let's see. Can we freeze him? Yes, we can. I always forget whether or not we can or can't.
Cool it.
No, don't. I need to stop doing that. It's kind of like a reflex for me. Whoa. Little flying dude over here.
let's dance.
Alright, her ult only happens on the ground, so even if it's floating, you can't hit it with her charge attack.
Cool it.
Let's dance.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Wrong button. Alright, this boy's about to go down like a chump. Then we'll move on to the next one.
Oh no! Let the show begin.
For some reason it's taking him a bit to drop this time. There we go. There we go. Daddy. Get one of those. Need Geo for that. Apple. Fuck no. Alright, let's see. What else can we do? Whoa, zooming in wrong direction. Massively. Whoa. I don't think I've ever done one that was way out here before. Way out on the island. Let's check that one out. And I have been meaning to go check out the islands to see if anything's changed. Since we dropped a fucking building into the ocean to take out a eldritch god. So let's see if that has any lasting impact on the region here. So far, it doesn't look like there's any giant building jettisoning out of the water. Be cool if it was there. Definitely would love if they patched that in. Look at that mountain. I still need to collect all the crystals for it. I need to look at a guide, because I have scoured every inch of that frickin' mountain. You were with me, so you know what I'm talking about. We've looked up and down that entire mountain. So it's only a lot more meticulous stuff, unless there's areas that are completely locked off to us that I have yet to... What the fuck? Fucking camera, hello. Wind dude, fuck off. How about that, huh? Oh my god. God, I should have broken out Razor. Why? If you're not behind it, hitting it, then the camera freaks the fuck out.
Cool it. What's the hurry?
Okay, are we in between combat? No. Fuck. There we go, explosion. Did us a buttload of damage, but was it worth it? Yes.
Hey, let's dance.
God, everyone can just fuck right off. I'm trying to do a thing here. That looks like a windstone. I have not seen very many of those windstones. It looks like it was just there for that mission. Weird. I've seen H2O stones randomly spread about. And of course with fire, it's usually just red barrels. So I don't know if that windstone is something new that they're adding in. What's that? At least for missions, at least. For a second there, I thought it was one of those roly dudes. But no, it's just a big goblin with a shield. Alright, how are we looking? We've only done 2 missions. We're up to 30. And was it 50 or 60? Fuck, it was 60. Dude, why can't you just be 150? Like, why do you make it weird? And 160? But whatever. I digress. Let's, find the next one. They're all over in this region, aren't they? Yeah, there's none over here. Alright. Let's do this one. We'll bring back Amber and we'll swap her out for Razor. Since most daily missions are just like combat related, really. Like destroying something, but there's always like enemies around that you need to fight anyway, so. It's always very heavily like just standard combat. You teleport to it and everyone's all healed up and better. You don't even actually have to use the tower. Because by teleporting to it, it kind of does that for us. Fuck some shit up!
I'll watch your back.
I think it's that hilltop as the mission. Oh yeah, I also looked into... I don't know if you guys remember this. There was a door in the mountain that had like a whole bunch of runes around it and stuff, and we couldn't open it. I found out how to open that door and like get all those runes and whatnot. And it's like this whole long process, one of which is we have to do like a basically a trial fight where it's timed. Unfortunately, since we're in the new world level, we do not have nowhere near good enough people to get it anywhere close to in time. So unfortunately, the some of the secrets on the mountain are gonna stay secret for quite a bit some time now, until we can get most of these people up to a higher level, around 60 or so.
I got careless.
How about that?
That tingle? That tingle? You're open. You're open. How's this?
Yeah, definitely need to get more of these medallions for leveling up stuff. See ya, bro. Alright, we're only about halfway, which means there's gonna be another wave of dudes coming in soon. Come on. Yeah, you go flying. Enemy reinforcements. Who could have saw that coming?
Another test subject. I got careless.
I'll protect us. Ready, steady,
A little
go!
taste. Fry.
Okay, that was kind of a waste of an ult. Only took out... Well, didn't even take him out. Only distracted one guy. Is this the last dude? It is! And we got it. Alright, we're up to 140. Ooh, he dropped a gold coin. Nice! And actually, you know what? There's a Sealy right there. Hopefully it will take us to a chest. We'll get maybe 5. I can't remember either 5 or 10. This is something super low, like 2. Oh, God, why do you do that? You could have just went right across. You're a ghost. You dick. Yeah, it's 2. God, that's so lame that they give you 2. Alright, anyway. But hey, it's better than nothing. Oh, hey. Some of that purple plant. Right. Oh, that was a squirrel. Whoa, I just noticed these cool plants. Yeah, we still have some more of those shrines that we need to open up. Well, we need to get the keys first and then open them up. But it looks like the dungeons that the keys are in are actually kind of high level. So that will take some time. And we also... Oh, what is this? 10 maybe? Please, please, please. What is it? Follow 60 Sealy and Linway. Oh my god, wait, it's 20 of them. That mean we have enough? My sweet reward. Oh, no, let's pray to Arn Jesus and hope that we can get this. Literally just not a duplicate. That's all I'm asking for. Any, like, most of those characters right here, I do not have. So any of them, except for Shamisen Girl in the back. Okay. And drop. Oh my god, wait, is that gold? Hey, nice. All right. So, she's electric. We got a second electric Buster Blade user. She's kind of hot. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh, our first drop. Oh my god. Our first drop of, our first 10 drop at least, of this new update, and we get him. Not only that, but he's wind-based. Finally, our first wind-based character other than the main character. Oh my god. I don't know, I'm starting to think there maybe, ever since the last update, the 1.2, they're making these kind of characters easier to get. Well, maybe not 1.2, because I can't remember the character from that. The guy we met on the mountain, the alchemist. We didn't get him, unfortunately. I really do want to get him, though, because he looked pretty cool. But after that, the goat girl, we ended up getting her as soon as she became, like, the figure, like, the big 5-star person to get. Like, we got her, like, the first time we did a 10 drop, and now we're getting him the first time we're doing a 10 drop. Is it, like, somewhat, like, guaranteed now? Because I haven't been, like, I don't, like, really read, like, the finer things in the update notes and, like, all the patch notes and whatnot. So I don't know if they're, like, changing the algorithm, making it easier to get, like, at least these, like, more important, like, this entire event is kind of supposed to be focused around him. Good lord, sweet, so we got him. We not only got him, we also got that 4-star electric girl. Booyah! You know me likey the electric types. At least Razor a lot. And I know that green spear is what they show him off with, too. So, maybe, since we did get the 2 that I really wanted, the cat girl I know nothing about, and I don't really care really much about her. It was mainly the other 2 that I wanted. So maybe next time I do a 10 drop, I'll, do this, and see if we can get that sweet green spear. Let's check them out. Oh, weird. Their new symbol up in the corners in Chinese. Look at her. I don't know when she was introduced. I feel like I have seen her around in, like, some streams and whatnot. Just briefly. And I really wish they would, can we organize these? Sort? No, I just want to sort them by... I want to sort them by type. I don't know what they're sorting them by. Is it just... Okay, it's by level. But, like, the first 4 are always going to be your team. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, duh. Okay, that's why they're sorting them by level. Quality, friendship level. My team is freaking crazy high. I need to check what everyone's friendship level is because theirs are probably the highest. Um, elemental mastery. Okay, no, that still doesn't group them together in their elements. Okay, let's see what quality does. Oh, okay, that's by what star rating they are. Friendship, max HP, max attack. God, we've been getting so many new characters, and I've never really been able to use most of them. Oh, that's a cool pike. Actually, yeah, what is his weapon? Oh, that's what that is? I've never used this weapon before. This low level 1 bull. Alright, luckily we have that one as a backup, but we also have that sweet bone spear. We'll put this on him for right now. Enhance it. We cannot, we need that brown box. Alright. Let's quickly throw on some stuff. Alright, there. Ooh, Phoenix? Talents, let's see what he's got. I have a feeling... I don't know, I feel like he's gonna have maybe some attacks that are vaguely similar to the water swordsman we have.
If you awake to a knife at your throat, if monsters dig their claws into you, if death comes knocking at your door, call out my name. Adeptus Xiao. I will be here when you call.
Okay, he's a bit of a drama queen. Ciao. So I don't know if any of you checked it out, but there's a little video about Zhao. So they released a few little teasers slash commercials for version 1.3, and one of them is about Zhao and how he was one of a handful of humanoid warriors that were adept at using elementals, like elemental magic. Like, he's wind. There was this dude with like 4 arms that could do electric. Unfortunately, we only really saw silhouettes of all of them. But apparently, most of them died except for Zhao. And there's one other one that's in, like, I don't know if it's heaven or just like the holy realm where like the gods are. Or something like that. But yeah, there was like one for every element, and most of them died, unfortunately. And we never even really got to see their faces. So it's like, don't give us this cool lore and be like, oh yeah, they're all dead. It's like, of course they are. Lame. Let's see her. What? Who is she? Who is she? Like, I haven't seen her through any of the story.
I'm Beto. You've heard of my ship, the Crux, and its crew?
Oh!
If you too love adventure, then join me. I've got your back.
Beto! Okay, so is she a pirate, or is she just like a captain of a ship? Because if she's a pirate lady, that would be sweet. Weapons. God, we got so many Buster Sword users. The sword is really not... I really like the design of this sword. It looks really cool. Base attack is 41. Oh my god. All right. All these were like level 20, so I just assumed this one was level 20 as well. I was like, wait, 41? What? Oh, it needs that brown cube. I'm not wasting it on that. Alright. I'm gonna give her this sword. We gotta level it up. Unfortunately, since they're solo level, it would be kind of hard to really see, like, their... Yeah, I really wish you could, How can I say this? The world level, I wish the missions would get harder and the enemies for those missions would get harder. But I wish the overall world level would kind of stay the same. Or at the very least, like, be a little more flexible, where it's like, Mondstadt will always kind of be like the beginner zone, so when you get new characters, you can always go there and kind of level them up there. And, like, fight there at a relatively early level. At least level 10 and up, maybe. But, yeah, having it to where, like, your character has to be, like, level 60 to 70 before you can even use them, it's just, like, I don't even know what to do with new characters. Like, these are cool guys, and I really want to use them, but it's, like, level them up to that high is, like, ridiculous. Because I have so many characters. Because there are so many characters. I don't know why I backed out of that. We still need to level it up more. Autofill. Fill this puppy on. Yeah, we need a handcuff. But yeah, let's equip these two and see what their alts look like and their regular magic. God, I'm so excited we finally have a wind person. Yeah, let's talk about these two.
Come with me.
Conquering demons is what I do.
He seems intense, but not the fun kind of intense. The you need, like, the lame kind of intense. Where, like, he says things that, like, sound cool and should be cool, but then you're like, you're kind of lame, aren't you? Kind of intense. Deploy, that's the button I was looking for. But he has been deployed. Alright, let's see. We did get a few pieces of level up paper. Let's at least try to throw them on. I really want to level up this boy first and foremost. Oh, we didn't. Weird. I thought we had at least one or two. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. His moveset seems a lot better than Ling's. Oh, look at that! Up in the right above R2, it has 2 diamonds, which shows you can do it, I think, twice? Twice in a row? What was it, Minghua? Was that the fighting style? The water swordsman? He can use his R2 twice in a row as well. I should check him and see if he's got those 2 diamonds now to announce that you can use it, like, twice in a row.
Boring.
Level 70. About to get our ass kicked. He's level 1. Whoa, he's actually got kind of decent health.
Let's dance.
Oh, damn it! Why?
Silver.
Okay, she died super quick. Could be expected. They're level 1. There's always a shield guy somewhere to totally kill the fun of the fight and bring it down to a crawl because of chipping damage. Alright, unfortunately we weren't able to see like anything because they're so weak they get destroyed in like one hit. Alright. But yeah, unfortunately she put up a shield. What the hell is up with this game and just giving so many of the Buster Sword people shields? Noelle has a shield, the Shamisen girl has a shield, now this girl's got a shield. Actually, wait, do all women with Buster Swords just have shields as their main magic? Because if so, that's super fucking lame. Especially since Razor, he's the only male Buster Sword user I have. And he has a physical attack for his main magic, but everyone else's is just weak-ass shield.
Take this!
Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, sorry. Fuck off. Alright. Oh, okay, so it is a swing of some sort, it looks like. My bad. I just saw like an aura around her. Yeah, you could see that when it first pops up. It's like a shield. But she does seem to do a counter hit. I don't know if it's... she puts up the shield and whatever hits it gets automatically countered. If so, that'd be super good. I know Noelle's shield does some blocking and it also boosts up other people's Geo attack. I'm not 100% of all the ins and outs of the Shamisen girl and her fire shield. We find someone that we can fight. But my god, we got so lucky. The two characters I wanted the most are the ones that we ended up getting. Yeah, we really don't need fish anymore, but okay, we'll grab them. I need to figure out where to get those blue downward facing flowers. I don't know why I'm going through all this running around. Like, we could just teleport somewhere with enemies. I'm an idiot. Let's just teleport. Teleport up into these hills. We'll try to do some damage with Barbara so we can build up their health again. And then we'll swap them in and see if we can do any... well, basically anything, really, to build up their meter. So we can see their alts. Oh, she can ult. Duh.
We can do it.
Boom, everyone's healed. Alright. Let's see. And it's really hard to gauge, like, what their attacks are gonna be like, though. Once they're actually properly leveled.
Boring.
Alright, that upswing was his charge attack. And yeah, her... oh! That's her charge attack. Nice! Okay, so this girl's quite a bit different. Okay, so... I thought she just had a shield. She doesn't. It seems like she can do, like, a swing attack. But I can't tell if it's a counter of some sort. And now her charge attack is actually way better than everyone else's, at least all the other charge attacks for all the other Buster Sword users. Because theirs are, like, Razors, Shamisen Girl, and Noelle. All theirs are so lame where it's just, like, a slow spin going round and round. And it's just, like, lame and boring. And it takes a while to start getting it going. Oh, okay, so the hits that she takes when she's blocking, I think charges her attack, makes it even stronger. Unfortunately, they're also electric-based, so... Oh, let's see this. Ooh. Okay, just looks like it's a... Okay, it looks like when he puts on his mask, it doesn't actually... I'm not sure if it does any damage when he puts it on, but it does give him a boost to all of his attacks and whatnot. But I don't know if the act of actually putting it on, like the alt going off, does any damage. Okay, so when you hold it up, when you hold up her attack and let it go, it automatically does the counter swing. And I don't know how long. Let's see. I'm just holding. I'm holding. All right. So there's a bit of a time period. From you can't like hold it up permanently. You have to let go eventually, and there's a small window. Yeah, I really wish you could actually gain XP from fighting people. Ooh, she's got her all. All right, let's see.
To ashes.
Huh. I'm thinking it's probably like a slam down move similar to Razor's R2 attack. How just that slash and hits the ground and does like kind of a pulse out. I think that might be it. Yeah, I really wish you could gain XP just from destroying enemies. That would make early, like these new characters, be able to level up so much easier than having to get that fucking paper. Alright, so sweet. We didn't really get to see hers that well, but I'm pretty sure I got the gist of it. And we got to see his quite well, even though it was just kind of a for show thing to like have an overall boost to what I believe. I don't know if his speed is increased. I think so, but I'm 100% certain that like his attack is increased. So he's got a little bit of a Kaioken kind of moment going on when his ult goes off. Yeah. And I also wish we could deploy. I wish these missions could give people XP. And honestly, there doesn't really... Ooh, eggs. Okay, yes, we need someone to go get eggs. Official, why not? No, that's all I needed was eggs. Alright, we need that droopy... Whoa, whoa.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty! Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Okay, so this is the Venti story. So to catch you up, basically, we were up by the church, and like this little girl was talking to a spirit, and Venti kind of just comes in out of nowhere as we like see this little girl just talking to no one, and he's like, "Oh, hey, use your like sensory sight," and then you can end up seeing a ghost. So we're off on a little adventure involving spirits and Venti, and that's basically all I really got from it because I accidentally triggered it, as I just accidentally triggered this. As you can see, there's 0 warning that comes up when this shit happens, which is a major downfall of all the story missions, which I did not realize when I picked up all of them. But, hey. We were gonna be starting story missions anyway. So.
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure, how can I help?
Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out. Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures. I think his name was Stanley.
I'm not sure. I might have met him.
Stanley's an adventurer. And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The amazing adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to. Flora's
I can't go any lower.
mysterious kid. Which child shall we interrogate next?
Huh.
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Can you give me a better about his look?
Come on, Mr. Floaty. Let's water the flowers.
Honestly, we're super lucky I didn't accidentally trigger this at some point yesterday when we were playing.
Come on, Mr. Floaty.
Dang it, I wanted to buy a flower from Flora.
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Alright, well let's... I don't know if we actually have time to actually do this whole mission, but... Let's see what this got. Oh yes, the guy. The kid that has probably one of the best lines in the entire game. They'll fly away and never come back. Like Dad. I swear to God, if his ghost is his father. Oh, no, it's a golem. Alright.
No way! Well, that is unexpected.
Robots have souls, clearly.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard? Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us. What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being? Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? Oh, alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends? Ah, fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination. What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
Oh, battery? Actually, wow, that was a long time that it was going without being plugged in. Shit. Alright. Trying to see where his, elemental thing is. I think it's on his wrist. Yeah, let's head on in. So this just seems to be a general mystery kind of story, and I don't think we're actually gonna maybe see combat. Wow, come on, game. Loaded, you can do it.
Take it back, Allie. I shouldn't get caught buying alcohol.
And I hit the wrong button, like always. God damn it. That board never has anything on it for any mission. I swear to God. So it's like, why is that even an option? I'm getting Dunyan rings with this nonsense. It's right next to a door. They knew what they were doing. Need to turn the doorknob. Turny, turny. God. Actually, I probably should have selected the quest first. I don't know which one we're doing. I'm assuming maybe this one.
Go on, drink some more.
Damn it, it was someone outside of the tavern. Butts! I hate it. Having to load in and out of a place. Oh man. If you watch my FF15 series, you'd know that very well, since there is so much loading in that game. It is redunculous. Oh, holy shit! All these guys. Didn't expect to see them all here.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion, or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so?
Oh my
Then I
God.
trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase.
Sorry, I have no recollection.
Me? No. I don't imagine any friends. Too busy imagining epic adventures.
Wait. The way Kaya was saying father, I'm assuming... Are they brothers?
Suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon for one never wants to grow up.
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check.
Just possibly learn some interesting...
How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
So, let me get this straight. You have a device with which you were trying to see if I have an imaginary friend? You're wasting your time. And to be clear, 15 years earlier, you still would have been wasting your time.
Imaginary friends. Wow. What a fascinating thing to investigate. I would love to join you, really, but I'm already several drinks in.
That does not surprise me. Alright, let's go check this out. Yeah, this one is very open, where literally just need to walk near certain points and it will trigger them. Oh, her. Got it. Her imaginary friend is Jean? That is so lame.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? So she's so determined to become a knight that she... Okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh, thanks! I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training? Huh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Oh, but it's that. Alright, so there is a side quest which involves us having to destroy...
Shame. Didn't make... Huh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once? So that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
I'm so lucky I have Razor. He is so insanely useful.
Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Oh, well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work. One day, though, I'll smash all the training dummies in Mondstadt.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move. Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's gone adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day? Great! Thank you so much.
Oh, Temple of the Lion. Oh, level up paper! How I love you. I'm torn.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Alright, we'll just do 1 and 1. Boom, right up to 9. Suck it. And then we'll give the other one to him. Like, I'm still working on trying to level up... Okay, we got her to 50. Chi-Chi is almost there. Same with this girl. We haven't given her... Honestly, we're starting to get more character. Like, for quite a while, we've got, like, too many characters than I know what to do with. Like, we haven't properly been able to use her a lot. Chi-Chi, I've been trying to throw on quite a bit. Nothing recently, though. We did do a little stint with her, but I'd like to put her back on and try her out some more. I don't really have much to say. Noelle is kind of useful. I don't know. She hasn't really came into play in the story, really. We tried her out on the mountain, but I'd still like to try to get her up some more. And, yeah, really try her out some more, because her ults, from what I've seen, her ults were pretty ridiculously good, if we can, like, get her high enough. Actually, let's see here. Can we, no, we cannot. We have to at least get her up. Level her up 1. And then, of course, we were using her. And, figured out some secrets with her of how to combo her ult with her shield. Fischl, I very rarely use her. Lisa, I have not really used since the main story mission. Just because, I don't know, her magic, it just does not jive with me at all. Ningguang user, the water swordsman. Useful? I've used him quite a bit when we go up against the Fire Flower. And that's basically it. And then it's rolled back over. So, I use him quite a bit against the Fire Flower, but I still need to level him more. I think Lisa... Lisa, Noelle, and Ling. Ironically, the first, like some of the first characters I got, I find super useless. I just really do not care for... Her fighting style's okay, but, like, she barely uses her elements, and I do not really care for the bear that she summons in as her magic ability. Ichi... Yeah, she's pretty good so far. Still need to level her up. She was pretty decent. It's weird, because, like, I really rely on Razor for damage, and he's a heavy sword user. While Main Boy is just a regular sword user. He doesn't do too great a damage, but it's still pretty consistent. Kaya, mainly, I just use him for his, like, freezing ability. His regular attack is okay-ish. At the very least, it does chipping. But, yeah, his magic is dope. Oh, he's level 4 friendship. Aw. And Barb. She's level 5, almost level 6. I wonder what the cap is. There is no cap to friendship, Kingdom Hearts. Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry. We meant to look at the map to find out which dungeon is the right one. Oh, it's the one that we went to where we met up with Lisa for the very first time. During that quest line at the very beginning. Alright, so I know to stay away from that. Well, we were gonna call it here for today. I will try... I say that. I'm really afraid of running into some other story line and it just automatically triggering. Like that girl down by the flower shop automatically triggered. Since it's in the dungeon, I don't think the next phase will trigger.
Let's hunt.
So, I just hope none of the other ones that we actually have on us will get triggered anywhere. I'm gonna probably go to the Ice Mountain. I doubt anyone's will trigger there. And I'll just try to find some treasure chests and whatnot. And try to level up the dead tree to the max. Find all the rest of the red crystals. And try to pump in some more levels into our 2 new characters. So they're semi-usable. Hopefully, since you have to be like level 60 to be useful now.
I smell rabbit.
But yeah. Thank you everyone for coming and stopping by. A bit of an update for tomorrow's stream. It's gonna be Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I completely forgot there's 2 different like episodes that happen once the game is over. There's the final story or final episode, and then there's the secret episode, which is a second thing after that one. So there's 2 parts. I don't know if we'll be able to get through both of them tomorrow, but hopefully we'll be able to start them. I have been grinding a lot with Aqua, and I got her 2 new Keyblades. They're both kind of crappy. It's the one you get for winning all the races with the car, which was super lame. And then the other one was for getting all the ice cream, which was fine. And I finally unlocked all of the game boards as well. So there's that. That's mainly what I worked on. She's up to, I think, level 41 or 42. So we should be all set going in. Plus, I also unlocked all magic and all abilities on her as well. So, she is looking pretty great now. I've got to try out all the abilities that we have. And I'm pretty happy with the setup we have. I have a pretty strong like lightning setup on her. And that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. We're going to be hopefully starting the first portion of the DLC. And just see how far we go. Who knows? Maybe we'll do... I can't remember how long any of it is. And based on her level, I don't know how quickly it will go by, so... we'll just see how far in we can get. But if not, we'll continue it on Monday, since this weekend we will always be continuing Final Fantasy 15! We have so few missions left, like seriously, we should be moving on with the story this weekend, getting on the boat and going to see Luna Freya. Hopefully. That are the plans. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming and stopping by. If you can, drop me a follow, I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see on my past streams, it's all over my YouTube channel, which is linked down below. And if anyone's watching on YouTube, if you could, give me a thumbs up. It really helps my video and channel just really open up and let other people find it. You know, the YouTube algorithm, just getting thumbs up really helps it, like, get out there and have other people see it. And it really helps me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it if you could do that. And if you want to catch me live, just follow me over on Twitter, which the link should be down below in both Twitch and YouTube, where every day I tweet out when I'm online and what I am playing. And that is it for today, day 156 of streaming in a row. Yesterday was quite rough, especially near the end of the stream, because streaming so many days in the row can get to you. Mild insanity happens. Lack thereof. But hey,
I smell rabbit.
Still love video games, I still love playing them, I still love enjoying streaming, even on days like today where it was kind of dead in the room, but it happens. So, let's hope tomorrow goes a little better, and I hope to see you guys there. See ya.